All right, guys, so since the last time you saw us, we finished up our frame and we've started on our waterproof bladder. Now, this waterproof bladder is a little bit different because there's nothing we can staple to. It's an all aluminum frame, or mostly aluminum frame. There's a little bit of fascia boards that we've installed. Part of our fascia detail we had to put up first because we wrapped our bladder over the surface of the fascia so that this cannot leak, that there's no water intrusion coming through the fascia and the frame, which is awesome for us so that it keeps all the moisture away. Once the decking's installed, we'll have another piece of fascia that covers this section of the bladder up. Now, to achieve all this, G-Tape sent us some two-sided G-Tape. It's a prototype product. Basically, what this product does is sticks to aluminum really great. I can't believe we haven't put any staples at all, hardly any at all in this product. So this just has a nice flat taped seam. And if I wanted to, I could pull this away, but it's got a little bit of adhesion to it. So it's gonna keep it together until we get our decking down and our fascia up, and so on and so forth as we finish the deck. It's two-sided, so it has a one side backard. So just as a sample, we can lay it down onto the EPDM or aluminum or dry wood or whatever. Once you're done, you can peel this away and then take your next piece of your bladder and then you can stick it to that, like so, and create multiple layers of waterproof. Now I'm kind of tugging on that, and that's just a little 2-inch piece, and you can kind of see tent style, that's pretty good. Now if I pull away like this, it's gonna come off, but it still took a little bit of tension. The cool thing about this G-Tape is if you stick it to itself, it has that same characteristic of standard G-Tape. You can still pull it apart. With asphalt-based membranes, once you do that, that's it. You cannot pull it apart. This will be available soon in the United States. I'll try to get a landed date for you. What we've done is we've basically installed all the joist bays of our bladder system. We started by laying down one layer of this double-sided membrane tape on all the joists. And then we were able to take our main joist bays and install them. And the way we did that is if we had a set of tape laid out over here and a set of tape laid out over there, like so, along our entire joist run, we took the two-sided tape, we took the white part off one side, we stuck the membrane down to that side of the joist, and then we double-checked, make sure we liked the way it laid down, and then we pulled the bladder back, we pulled the other side of the white, and then we pressed it in, and we just continued doing that, and then we'd lay a new layer of tape over the top of that so that we could create like a multiple layered system. And then once that's all together, we came back and then we put a different type of G-Tape, which is called 3045, which is this stuff right here that is an EPDM compatible tape over the top of everything. When these screws go in, it definitely will not leak. We're gonna go ahead and finish taping all of the rest of our joist tops with the 3045 G-Tape. And then I have some sections over here that I'm going in and I'm putting some 12-inch double-sided tape, and then I'm putting a 16-inch piece of bladder over the top of that. So that's what's next. We're gonna put this product on top of all this, stick it all down. The reason we have wood here is because the product we normally would use was not available, which is a plastic 6x6. So we went ahead and used wood because we're waterproofing the deck anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's wood or if it's plastic or what kind of member it is. I had a couple of people comment, "Doctor, you're doing an aluminum deck. What's the use of putting wood in it?" Well, the wood is strictly for support blocking, for either railing or for our surface borders, and it had to be put in there. And so instead of trying to run a piece of 2x flat of aluminum, which is really difficult to attach to, we're able to use this lumber, and we've waterproofed it, so it's never gonna see the light of day, it's never gonna get wet, it's gonna remain there forever as long as the frame. So let's go downstairs and talk a little bit about what we did the last time you were here. We're underneath the deck right now and just wanted to show you guys a couple things. We got all our V-bracing in. The V-bracing, what took a little bit of time to figure out because it's not something that's standard done on these aluminum decks, but it really sturdied the deck up to keep it from moving back and forth. Incredibly strong, kept it from rocking. Before I had the V-bracing in, the deck would move, wobble back and forth. Once the V-bracing was in, it stopped it, it locked it in. Then we also added some mid-span pressure blocking along here. What I really like about the outdoor aluminum system is you can adjust it right and left, 90 degrees to 180 degrees. You can do it parallel, you can flip it. It all interlocks and it all is a system, so it stays at the proper level you need it at. As long as you get the clips in there, it works really well. So we got that in, and that's just really to keep our joist bays tight and at the right width, and it helps keep things from rolling a little bit, even though we just only put a 2x4 in, because above that is our bladder, okay? So our bladder is kind of tight at the house over here, and then it kind of tapers down towards the outside of the deck, so the water, it's forced to go to the outside, which then you can see where it's wet. It's been raining this morning, so the water hits those baffles, right? And then those baffles drain into a gutter system that will be installed after we finish trimming out the beam. Once that's done, we are also going to be softening the whole underside of this deck in a product called IOS, which is from Africa. It's thermally modified 1x6, beautiful product. We have to actually add a cleat to the side of every joist to be able to nail this product in, but I'm looking forward to showing that to you guys as well when the time is right. We still got to lay the whole upper deck, so we're really just focusing on getting the bladder done and then starting to bring the deck boards up and start installing some decking. So that's where we're at down here. So now I'm going to run back upstairs and start finishing off those areas that we need to make this waterproof bladder completely 100% waterproof, and then we can start thinking about decking. position this tape. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to our channel. Hope you enjoyed this video about waterproof bladders, double-sided tape, and aluminum framing. If you did, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of this video. And don't forget to share it around with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.